Manipur Central Jail Superintendent S.K. Badrika denies allegation by founder of India for Myanmar Salai Dokar regarding mistreatment of Myanmar inmates at Manipur Central Jail. Meetei Tribe Union urges member of Manipur Legislative Assembly to take resolution on inclusion of the Meetei community in scheduled tribe list in upcoming state assembly session. JCILPS blames ineffectiveness of the various policies designed to protect indigenous people on legislative and bureaucratic shortcomings as well as law enforcement lapses. Andhra MLA Shyam Kumar attributes ongoing Manipur crisis to aggression by groups seeking separate administration rather than ineffective state governance, says government is making all-out efforts to end crisis. Unidentified miscreants explode 2 hand grenades at Singzamai Mayingbam Laikai resident of Chingtham Samson Salai Group of Companies Board of Directors member last midnight. And locals indefinitely block Imphal Dieripok Road, Imphal East District over its poor condition. Blockade stretches from Kongba Tongkong to Sanlang, Kairao Bitra Punau. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur Central Jail Superintendent S.K. Badrika denies allegations made by founder of India for Myanmar Salai Dokar, claiming the Myanmar nationals imprisoned in Manipur Central Jail are being mistreated by the jail authorities. Salai Dokar made the allegation during the interview with The Wire on July 27, accusing the jail authorities of maltreatment of Myanmar nationals. Addressing the media today at his office in New Numberlands, Imphal, S.K. Badrika termed the allegation as baseless. He clarified that Myanmar nationals in the jail are provided with proper food and drinking water, allowed to talk to their family members by telephone, and can make video calls with approval from the DIZ. He further explained that Myanmar inmates had staged a hunger strike demanding their release after being arrested under the Foreigners Act not due to ill treatment. Badrika emphasized that the inmates cannot be released without a court order, and even if they are granted bail, they must be deported to Myanmar as per government policy and orders, especially given with the current situation in Manipur. Addressing claims of taking 50,000 rupees from inmates for their release, Superintendent Badrika stated that jail authorities are not involved. He said that inmates might have paid the amount to their private lawyers, even though the jail has a legal aid clinic offering free legal services to inmates.
Mokogi hunger strike se jenagi thado hai jenagi thado ko je khoina ngamde moide manamde moise ko na thajalakani aidi got ke ayaba yaw da khoi thado ko ngamde hai moina leriba ka berak tana khoi wartana ai se changmane ba chang ka smai khoina ngamde mari khara tongna kan se moina ngode attack tawge tawbune adure dra sai ga khoi tear gas ka kapne kan kon tawna ai rescue tawna ba adu ba khakta to ba moida khoina torture to ba khop kaim leite fazana dum piri moida piri chang khoi dum tester ko dum piri moida tawre ba allegation se yamna baseless by a false allegation.
Meetei Tribe Union to MMTU urges members of Manipur Legislative Assembly to make a decisive move regarding the inclusion of Meetei community in the scheduled tribe list during the upcoming assembly session starting July 31. The union is urging the assembly to recommend this inclusion to the center. Speaking to media at MMTU office in Wangkaikuno, Soibam Laikai, Imphal East today, MMTU Secretary Administration Mutum Churamani emphasized that the indigenous Meetei community is facing a severe threat of extinction due to a lack of constitutional safeguards. He pointed out that the community is regressing both socially and economically. Churamani highlighted the critical need for ST status to protect the Meetei community, stressing that this measure is crucial at this juncture. In addition to the demand for a ST status, Churamani urged the relevant government departments to allot land patas to indigenous individuals who currently lack them so that they could fully benefit from government schemes and support their socio-economic development.
Mipong khuding magsina akoi Meetei ST list chanda yade haibase not only political party hairaba matam sidaida akoi karigidamakta handaki assembly gi session sidaida miyam gi interesta miyam gi khanbiraga Manipur da leiriba mipong khuding magsigi khanbiraga anda akoi leibiriba tongan ba furuki naga gi wairo kuki gi wairo Meetei pangan gi leiriba singsina amatta waina political party gi khenna leitana assembly da warep lobiraga anda athuba matamda Center da thabiraga Meetei su constitutional safeguard leiraba adugumba community ama oina leiraga di north east da leiriba saksu manaba mongoloid ekhoi khuding maksing se masi apunba unity ama leigani.
Joint Committee on the Inner Line Permit System JCILPS condemns legislatures, bureaucrats and law enforcement agencies for their failure to effectively implement policies designed to protect indigenous communities in Manipur. JCILPS convener T.M. Sarachandra highlighted these issues during a press conference at the JCILPS office in Konjeng Hazari today. He emphasized the urgent need to identify and halt operation of those producing fake Aadhaar cards, which increased the likelihood of fake inner line permit ILP cards. Sarachandra congratulated Manipur police for apprehending 3,500 individuals with illegally issued labor cards attributed to collusion between businessmen and government officials. He said JCILPS will extend full support for government measures aimed at safeguarding the indigenous population. Sarachandra also pointed out that JCILPS operative face obstacles in certain areas when identifying outsiders. He urged individuals involved in the creation of fake Aadhaar and ILP cards to cease such activities immediately.
Yellow me canava policy regulation Kasiam Gragasu, Nasipa with a Seran Turantova, Kiasidi Queen and Nasiva with a Semiba regulation and Musum guidelines in Shi Kana from Kangdava, Masigi Maramsi, Kagino Haimatanda, Manipuda Ladyba, legislature sing executive Singshina, Lunana law enforcing agency Singshina, Pukian Sengna, Miyangi Tungi Kandana. Tabak to Badagini Haiba from the Hanatumdege, Tarihani, so a sang sing the MLA sing Singina, when the drive to Wumatam the Su, a thing but people Gumba, a Teneri, Maduta Widanabasu, and among a Sigimi from Sida Hajari.
Andhra MLA and former Minister KANGUJAM Shyam Kumar attributes the ongoing Manipur crisis to aggression by groups seeking separate administration rather than ineffective state governance. He made this remark during a tree plantation drive organized by the Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya Andhra at the school campus today. Shyam Kumar stated that the crisis stems from aggression by certain groups and not due to state governance failures. He asserted that the government is making every effort to resolve the situation. The MLA expressed concern over the crisis affecting students who are the foundation of the future and emphasized that involving them in the conflict is detrimental. Shyam Kumar expressed confidence that central leaders would address the Manipur crisis in the upcoming parliament session and the state MLAs would take appropriate action to restore normalcy. He announced that Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya in Andhra has been upgraded to include classes up to 12th grade under the PM Shri SHRI scheme. Students will have access to free education up to class 12 starting next year.
Manipur Hujik, Tangu Latati, Kujakang, Pali government, Maran Chief Shibusu Yaro, Kagan have the Sakrajana Aramam Toraga, Kujila Lanchi, or Punate. Kanama group Amana, Sanghalaga, Quickly Pakshida, Makwagi separate, Len Pio, Talapa, Makalamane, Adana Koi Sakrajana, Sapsan Tenari, Manipurgi, Tongan Ba, Sibin Swati, Koi Arambai, Imamai Pabi Loop, Koi Samana, Nasi, Koi Imali Pakidamata, Koi Lantinari, Kanagino, Tungimingi the Makadigino, Sahil Singa, Pipus Nag Tambinamba, Koi Imali Pasikitamak, Adana Koi Masi, Kapum Tokte Aduna. Parliament session da whenever Prime Minister whenever si Union government sina pen chap chaba pe ama soin ba ke khoi lor kan habi thajaba lai.
Unidentified miscreants detonated two hand grenades at the residence of Jingtam Samshan, a board of directors member of Salai Group of Companies in Singzamai, Mayengbam Lekai, under Singzamam Police Station in Southwest District last midnight. According to Impact News source, the incident occurred at around 12:10 a.m. at the courtyard of Jingtam Samshan, son of late Jingtam Chauba. No casualties were reported. However, the twin blast damaged 5 vehicles parked in the courtyard, including 1 Zipsy, 3 cars and 1 van. Both Samson's residence and a neighboring house suffered structural damage due to bomb splinters. A team from Singzamai Police Station inspected the site this morning, registered the case and initiated an investigation. There are currently no clues regarding the perpetrators or their motives. The incident follows similar attacks earlier this month where unknown miscreants planted and detonated bombs at the residence of these other board members of Salai Group of Companies. Meanwhile, locals of Singzamai Mayengbam Lekai staged protest demonstration over bomb attack at a residence in the locality in the wee hours. During the protest, which was held today, locals have appealed to whomsoever concerned not to repeat similar acts in future. One of the women protesters expressed condemnation on the bomb attack when people in the state are already affected by prevailing violence and recent floods. She urges all concerned not to intimidate civilians.
Yumlak tabom lang zanba, mirak tabom lang zanba, aki tujung mapiba, sige tabak siya tawhaning de ko. Aduga lakay sida asun ana yek, adagi angang nubi mayam layri bani ko. Ay isa magso ana bani, hana nungay na dabal layraga su personal oy na, wari phasana sanabiyu, gyan tanabiyu. Aduga koy ising isaw nang graba matung koy si awaba taraga layri bani ba. Awaba taraga layri ngay marak sida awaba hapkat bani ba bom lang zalaga pukhan biram bahay ba se. Aduna tung tarak pada sigumba se tung tarak pada amana tuhan biganu hay na ne hayzeri.
Locals indefinitely blocked the Infalti Airport Road in Faltis district since early today due to its poor condition. Blockade stretches from Kongba Hong Kong to Santlam, Kairaubitra Kuno. All Kongba Road United Club organization and locals are demanding immediate road repairs since the deplorable condition of the road has made it accident prone. AKRUCO had set a July 2019 deadline for the government to start road repairs. The government's failure to begin repairs has led to this blockade. Emergency services, medicals and educational travels are exempted from the road blockade. The blockade reflects the frustration of residents over the government's neglect in maintaining essential infrastructure. Irate locals came out early in the morning on the road and blocked it by piling blocks and burning tires at various places. They are adamant to continue their agitation until repair of the road starts. So far, relevant authorities have not commented anything on the matter.
Misi mina so pan accident holok padi sembiu hajaba degi yadana ko sembire sembiraga kayumba maram amata pidana akoi thabak si laptop khre aduga hoji lambi sida motorable oidaba accident thoktana nongmada mi manga tara accident thoktana pukhanna ba sum tawba masi lambi si semdri bobo thingjan lage hana akoi warning tawre matam pire adu bogda semak tabanina hoji akoi lambi thingbugi khongjeng changjale maramdi lambi sida chalaga maman yamba koi thawai sibadu dagi di lambi thingbasine hena phayena khalga koi lambi thingbugi khongjeng changjan jabani loinana akoi ngasi khongjeng changjali basida lambi thingi bagi khongjeng changjali ngasida mari leinaba Parliamentary thubada lambi semba ka dawa hobirakta taraga de masi khata nataba mai sing yauna punamak thingjallaga henna akan ba khongjang jing makha tana changjalakani haidba khongjang jing changjandri ngai da mailina ba Parliamentary thubada koi lambi je semba hobiu haina.
Villagers from Tuwahong and Sorafung, around 135 kilometers away from the Ukhrul district headquarters on Nagaland-Myanmar border, are protesting the stalled Karashont Junction to Wahong Sarafung road project under Parliamentary Gram Shadak Yojana. Despite beginning in 2019, the road remains incomplete, severely affecting local communities. At a press conference at Rafai Katam Naulong RKL office, village village leaders voiced their frustrations. Wahong Village Secretary Inopalmi Jimmy criticized the negligence and corruption of authorities and the responsible agency amidst SN Pave. He noted that the 15-kilometer road project costing over 528 lakh rupees remained unfinished despite the deadline passing long ago. He said villagers are facing severe hardship due to the lack of proper road connectivity. Village leaders revealed that only a small portion of the road had been improperly carpeted. The project specifications, including a 200 mm thick granular subbase and a 220 mm thick bituminous layer, have not been made. They warned that if the project is not completed promptly, they will take action without further warning, coordinated with RKL and the Northern Rafa Student Union NRSU.
Ujo khina lambi si section da bagi basic need we headquarter thokba lari la su tamba da we si yam wan le re returning war 15 ge manung da amasu sade press war 9 ge manung da amasu sade ujo we video caption ama yori mayam na du yung bio adu yang ga mayam si booking sung bio hana higher authority buri ba huji RT ge minister mayam da su we je su we 2019 20 21 kujo we government su yam buning jingbininga yam how gribni adu kana na su si border we bigira we ying thi bigira kana na su kuji pau ying ti dina kuji maintenance year si mok loi gi dawre hana ni yam na buri ba authority government su khai yin jing bio hana ajeri.
A person was shot on both his legs and was left behind and by unknown armed men on the roadside at Nganglo Taralo under Lilong police station last night around 10 p.m. The individual has been identified as 36 years old Muhammad Abdul Salam, son of Hazi Abdul Qadir of the Golapati, Maninglekai, Land number 7. He suffered bullet injuries in both his scalp and has been discharged after receiving medical treatment at Nur Hospital, Lilong. It is unknown until now who carried out the attack, but similar attacks have been witnessed in recent times, carried out by unknown armed groups on drug traffickers. Kaching District Police Commando team arrested one suspected active cadre of proscribed KCP Taibanganba group with cash. The arrested person is 33 years old KANGUJAM Asakumar Meetei alias Abung, son of N. Tomcha, resident of Lafupat Tera Part 2, currently residing at Tezpur Makalekai, Mayang Klamzout, Kaching District. According to police report, the arrested works under self-styled vice chairman of KCP Taibangamba, Rajesh alias Malimgamba Meetei. The suspected cadre was nabbed by security teams in the wee hours today from Tezpur Makalekai. Commando team also recovered 22,000 rupees cash, 4 ATM cards and 2 mobile phones from the arrested. A case has been registered at Waikong police station regarding this. A man and a married woman who were caught by Meetei and local clout volunteers for engaging in immoral activities were pardoned by proscribed group KCP's Mayamgi Fingang Lanmi after giving stern warning not to engage in such acts in the future and handed over to their respective families. In a video released by the proscribed group on the evening of July 13, information regarding naming of individuals for engaging in promiscuous activities by Meetei and local club volunteers formed Kongkyang was received. Following this information, KCP summoned the 2 individuals and they confessed to their wrongdoings and begged for forgiveness for their actions. In the video, KCP spokesperson informed that they were pardoned on the grounds that it was their first offense. The outfit also warned that any reoccurrence of such activities would result in stringent actions against the individuals. The spokesperson emphasized the outfit's commitment to eradicating behaviors that undermine women's rights and degrade society. All Manipur Nupi Manbi Association, ATMA, Maruploi Foundation and Transpride Children Home have accused Mega High School Malom of mentally harassing 3 students in class 9 and 10 who are wards of the Transpride Children Home located at Gari Awang Lekai. Speaking to media at Nirvana Foundation office in the Children Home today, Santa Kurai, Secretary of All Manipur Nupi Manbi Association, highlighted the alleged mental harassment faced by the students from the school authorities. The harassment reportedly includes harsh treatment and derogatory remarks related to their gender non-conformity. Santa Kurai emphasized that every child is entitled to education free from physical and mental harassment as per the law. The student reportedly faced mental harassment concerning their school uniforms, with school authorities making insensitive comments implying that clothing cannot alter a person's gender. Santa Kurai warned that if the school authorities do not cease their discriminatory behavior, the involved organization will seek legal recourse and assistance from relevant agencies to ensure that necessary actions are taken.
Particular school se malong ki mega high school se sina makhata na sumai tora de akhoi Supreme Court na judgment ki transgender protection of right rule 2020 act 2019 ki strength ministry ki through the ki child rights commission bought Manipur and a national child rights commission si the ki so khoi wari sab laikre aduna akhoi ki tawom thok padum tok jarakani school ki authority na su moi ki accountability khitang khangbi yu kari kari development lai ki habdo pabi yu transgender study the gender non conforming angang singi matang da sigum mayam si khitang khangmin raga khangdaba lairasu bakta minasi akhoi dum haipiro material pizza ge information pizza ge.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on torch rally demanding scheduled tribe status for Meetei community. Keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalen gi maisa marakta asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungai ne AC manungda relax tawraga adom gi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbining labadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo haf kai sampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Marks time classes, Wangkai Maihovam Lampag. Admission open for CVSE class 6 to 12. Experienced labor faculty singna chahi khudingi topper kaya puthok labor coaching center asigi. Second batch foundation course lakliba August ki tang amadagi hogjaragani. Batch amada mahiroi kundagi hendana thamduna regular test tawjariba coaching center ni 100% achievement labor coaching center asida ngashimak lengsin biro. For more details, please contact 9436288300.
Welcome back after the break, watching Primetime English Bulletin. A large number of the Meira Paibi women, club volunteers and general public from Sekmaizing Kuno in Kokching district carried out a torch rally last evening. The rally demanded that Chief Minister N. Birent and the government send a recommendation to Center for Inclusion of Meetei community in scheduled tribe list before delimitation 2026. The rally saw participants raising slogans demanding ST status for Meetei community, emphasizing it as the only option to safeguard the community. Demonstrators urged the state government and Chief Minister to submit relevant reports and recommendations to facilitate inclusion of Meetei community in the ST list. Press note from All Manipur Nupi Marup urges government to provide necessary compensation and rehabilitate internally displaced, violence-affected people of Manipur. Youth Wing of the World Meetei organization has been formed with an aim to encourage youths in leading the society on the right path and towards keeping the Meetei identity intact. Speaking on the sideline today at WMO office in Langol, Imphal, the organization General Secretary Oinant Momotombi revealed the names of President, Vice President, General Secretary and other office bearers of the 13-member Youth Wing. While interacting with the media, WMO Youth Wing Secretary General Longzam Samson has urged government to take action so that Meiteis could again visit the sacred shrine of Kobru and Tangsing. He added if the government fails to realize the demand, the matter will be addressed to the Supreme Court and the International Court. Samson said the youth wing will also assist any Meiteis who wish to change their names to a Meitei named on certificates. He appealed to relevant department to change affordable processing fee for the same.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯨꯔꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯝꯂꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯧꯕ꯭ꯔꯨ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯊꯥꯡꯖꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯃꯛ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯅ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯍꯟꯕꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯈꯪ ꯑꯍꯩꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯨꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ ꯀꯣꯔꯠꯇ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯀꯣꯔꯠꯇ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯆꯠꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯦ ꯊꯥꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯂꯥꯟꯊꯦꯡꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯈꯨꯕꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯖꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯌꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯕꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯥꯏꯐꯝꯂꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯀꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯥꯏꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯂꯧꯔꯒꯅꯤ.
Johnstone Higher Secondary School students who have scored the highest marks in recent KOSEM Higher Secondary examination and toppers of Class 11 exam were felicitated today. 1999 Class 12 batch of the school organized a felicitation program. Speaking on the occasion, Johnstone School 1999 batch former Secretary Thaunawsam Dijen stressed the need to motivate and guide students for their bright future. Cash rewards and other gifts items were presented to highest scorers from the school in science, arts and commerce stream and other meritorious students at the event. School Principal Maisnam Saya and Vice Principal R.K. Romoni attended the event among others.
Hogoliba angsingse makoibu akoina inod ama piba encourage tawba darkar lay koida award piriba se karigino haibadi makoigi koina honajam makoigi labor makoigi effort tubu encourage tawba haibadi any school institute haibadi arts and culture wagera moigera haibadi akoina sumaina dum chalagadi makoina future do akoigi future se sibodi tawba yai akoi mai pakwa mi ma oiba yai haibagi ithil do makoida piba haibada main oina adugi ithil do akoina pijabane haibadi makoi se next future da achauba mi mai pakwa mi ma oiba ngambagi kaino da hoina bijab haita.
A new campus of the Oasis College located at Jafai Tiveng, Ward number 9 of Kampopi District Headquarters has been inaugurated. The college, which was established in 2023 with the motto Impart, Empower, Transform, is accredited to Martin Luther Christian University, Shillong, and is under the management of the INPI Educational Trust under Cookie Research Forum. It may be worth mentioning here that the administrative office of the Oasis College was formerly located at Ketelmambi Military Colony. Now the administrative office will be moved in the newly inaugurated building. Caretaker, chairman of the ADC Chadar Hills, Haukolant Hang Singh, Reverend Saipoy Kipkent, and leaders of different bodies and committees attended the event. An association called Purvachal Hills Mongjam distributed dry ration and other edible items to locals of the Infaltes districts, Mongjam, who were affected by recent waves of floods in the state. The edible items are sponsored by Jamaat-e-Islami Hind Manipur State Branch. Speaking on the sidelines, Jamaat-e-Islami Hind Manipur State Branch President Fundray Mayumt Abdul Halim said that they will continue helping people in need and difficulties in the coming days as well. Jiribam District Administrative gave edible items to internally displaced persons who are taking shelter at relief camp opened at Borobekra Police Station in Jiribam. 133 individuals who fled their homes into Meetei villages of the district died to ethnic violence are currently taking refuge at Borobekra Police Station relief camp. 87 men, 35 women along with 11 minors are staying at the relief camp. A book named Chasing the Rainbow, an anthology of lightly serious writing of the village late, written by Dr. K.S.H. Imokanta, was released at Manipur Institute of Management Studies MIMS Conference Hall, Manipur University today. Small Saving Manipur Director Rosendrakar Nongthomba introduced the book K. Radhakumar, IAS retired, Manipur University Economics Department retired professor, C.H. Priyoranjan and Mongol Ngambi College, Ningthau Khong Principal R.K. Birisit graced event. Ninth discussion workshop on the ritualistic rites of Lai Harawa commenced today at the Ningthau Sanamei Sangklan located at Haying Kongbalt Ufong Gyumpom. The workshop is being organized by Ningthau Sanamei Temple Board. Speaking at the inaugurant event, Sanglakpa Konsam Tomcho of both Umang Lai Loisang stressed the importance of Umang Lai Harawa, maintaining that it is a tradition inseparable from the Meetei community. He said the workshop aims to preserve the rituals and rites of Umang Lai Harawa. Former chairperson of Manipur State Social Welfare Board, Rajkumari Narayan, who also served as the director of State Agriculture Department, has been conferred with Honorary Doctorate Award 2024 Doctor of Social Work by the Euro-Asian University. The award was presented to Dr. Rajkumari Nayasana at a ceremony of the university held at Razingza Tunga, Navi Mumbai in recognition of her works and contribution. It is worth mentioning that Rajkumari Nayasana had been honored with several national and international awards and recognition in acknowledgement of her contribution for public welfare and in the field of literature, namely the Bharat Jyoti Award, Bharat Gaurav Award, Nompok Pantuibi Award, Regional Achiever Award, Indo-Nepal International Award 2021, International Lifetime Achievement Award 2021, and Indo-Spanish International Award 2023, among others. Forest Department and Border Security Force jointly carried out tree plantation drive at BSF headquarters, Madripukhe. Divisional Forest Officer Ganesh Nagaranjan, along with BSF DIZ J.K. Birdi and Commandant Dalbir Singh Alhawat, led the plantation drive. Staff of Forest Department carried out inspection visit in the surrounding areas of Langold Reserve Forest today. The inspection covered Tarung Village Tilt Iroisemba Beat Office. The team surveyed for encroachment of forest land and other illegal activities. Department of Community Medicine Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal organized a health camp on the family adoption program under National Medical Council NMC today. The health camp was held in association with Urembam Apunba Club at Urembam Awanglekai, Imphal West. Around 250 patients were treated during the health camp. JCILPS Blood Bank and Kangleipak News Tengbang Lut KNTL jointly organized blood donation camp at JCILPS today. Around 25 volunteers of KNTL donated blood in the camp. JCILPS Blood Bank Dr. Surzat gave awareness on blood donation on the occasion. Urban Primary Health Center Sagolban to organize free health camp at Kesamthong Kabi Community Hall. Under the National Urban Health Mission, Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo took initiative to carry out the camp. People availed free screening on cervical cancer, oral cancer and breast cancer, free of course consultation, medication and laboratory tests. Intas Foundation Imphal to organize one-day hemophilia patient assistance program faction distribution and self-infusion camp at JCILPS Medicine Ward today. The event was held in association with JCILPS Department of Medicine and Hemophilia Society Imphal chapter with an aim to boost the morale of hemophilia patients and their families. Press note issued by BJP Manipur General Secretary L. Devan informs that Ranjita Golmai has been appointed as the new spokesperson of the BJP Manipur Pradesh with immediate effect. Government has convened an all-party meeting tomorrow ahead of the budget session of the Parliament. During the meeting, the government will seek cooperation from all political parties to ensure the smooth functioning of both the houses of the Parliament. The budget session will be held from Monday and it will continue till 12th of next month. The union budget will be presented on 23rd of July. It will be the first budget of the Narendra Modi government in its third term. Last month, while addressing the joint sitting of both the houses of the Parliament, President Draupadi Murmu had asserted that this budget will be an effective document of the government's far-reaching policies and futuristic vision. Now the sports news. The Paris Olympics 2024 will begin from July 26. 117 athletes from India will take part in the Olympics, out of which 24 are personnel of the armed forces. Weightlifter Saiko Mirabai from Manipur is also part of the Indian contingent in the world's biggest sporting event, which will go on till August 11. Badminton superstar PV Sindhu and table tennis H. Sarat Kamalat will be torchbearers of the Indian contingent at the inauguration ceremony of the Paris Olympic. In the 9th Asian Women's Cricket Championship being organized by the Asian Cricket Council and hosted by Sri Lanka, Nepal defeated United Arab Emirates by 6 wickets in the first league match, which was played yesterday. In the match, batting first, UAE scored 115 runs in a given 20 overs, losing 8 wickets. In reply, Nepal scored 118 runs in 16 overs and 1 ball, losing 4 wickets. Nepal's battler Syamjana Khadka, who scored an unbeaten 72 runs in 45 balls, was adjudged player of the match. In the championship's second league match, India beat Pakistan by 7 wickets. Pakistan, who batted first, scored 102 runs in 19 overs and 2 balls, losing all their 10 wickets. In reply, India reached the target of 109 runs in just 14 overs and 1 ball, losing 3 wickets. Indian bowler Deepti Sharma, who claimed 3 wickets and gave 20 runs in 4 overs to opponent team, was named as the player of the match. Malaysia will take on Thailand in the third league match. Sri Lanka will play Bangladesh in the fourth league match this evening. The championship kick-started yesterday. India, Pakistan, Nepal, United Arab Emirates, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Malaysia and Thailand are competing in the T20 championship. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur Central Jail Superintendent S.K. Badrika denies allegation by founder of the India for Myanmar Salai Dokar regarding mistreatment of Myanmar inmates at Manipur Central Jail. Meetei Tribe Union urges member of Manipur Legislative Assembly to take resolution on inclusion of the Meetei community in Settled Tribe list in upcoming State Assembly session. JCILPS blames ineffectiveness of various policies designed to protect indigenous people on legislative and bureaucratic shortcomings as well as law enforcement lapses. Andhra MLA Shyam Kumar attributes ongoing Manipur crisis to aggression by groups seeking separate administration rather than ineffective state governance, says government is making all-out efforts to end crisis. Unidentified miscreants explode 2 hand grenades at Singzamai Mamlaikai resident of Chingtham Semshan, Salai Group of Companies Board of Directors member last midnight. And locals indefinitely block Imphal Yeripok Road, Imphal East District over its poor condition. Blockade stretches from Kombat, Hong Kong to Sanklam to Kairawi, Trakuno. That's all we have to this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Shri Shri Gaurachandra Namaha. Purvashram de khoi khwai gi irak tin birambi.